I wanted to talk about this. Two major objections we get from buyers right now, and I guarantee you guys are seeing it too. So overcoming objections, of course, feel free to forward this to potential buyers and I think potential listings. There's two big objections we hear right now. Hey, I'm waiting for rates to come down. I'm waiting for the market to come back down in terms of mortgage rates. I'm happy to pass the data on. If you want to see it and you want something that you could present to buyers, I'm happy to put it together. If you track the 30-year fixed historically for the last 50, 60 years, there's two outliers. The last 10 to 12 years when the government was buying mortgage-backed securities in massive amounts to keep rates artificially low to help recover from the housing crisis, and the 1980s Jimmy Carter era where the 30-year fix was 16, 17, 18%. If you throw those two outliers out, guys, the 30-year fix trends between 6 and 11% with clients paying 1 to 2 points to get those rates. So when a client tells me they're waiting for rates to come down, what I tell them is, guys, if you look at the data points, typically the 30-year fixed hovers between 6 and 11% with 1 to 2 points to get those rates. So if you can get a rate at 6.99 with no points, you are still historically at an all-time low. I do not think, look, I hope I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, great, right? But if I'm right, if you're sitting on if you've got a buyer that's sitting, waiting, they're on the fence, they're trying to figure out what they want to do, and they're waiting for the market to come back, I statistically, I just don't think that's the case. The second big objection, which you guys probably see a lot more than I do, is, hey, home prices are up. Home prices are up. I'm waiting for those to settle down. I have not read one thing that says home prices are going to crash down. They're coming way down. Everything I'm reading says home prices might flatten out a little bit, right? They're not going to do 10% a year anymore, 15% a year, what they've been doing for the last couple of years. But at best, they might just flatten out a little bit. There's still not a lot of inventory. There's still plenty of buyers, all right? Here's the other thing to this that I think is a really, really big deal. This is an absolutely positively true story. Somebody I personally know rents right now, and they're paying $3,000 a month in rent. And their landlord called them because their lease was coming due, and they said, you have 30 days to decide. We are raising your rent to $4,000 a month. They raised their rent 30% and basically said, you've got a month to figure it out, and if you're not going to pay it, we're moving you out. So that's the other thing with home ownership. Don't forget to talk to your clients talk to your CPA about, there's still tax deductibility of mortgage interest. There's the stability of a 30-year fix versus, hey, my landlord's going to dictate everything month to month. There's appreciation. There's paying down equity. And a house is like a stock or a bond or a savings account. It is a long-term investment in yourself. Renting is throwing away money, guys. So I hope this is helpful. Again, feel free to post. Feel free to pass this on to buyers. Feel free to pass this on to sellers. Have a great day.